Hi there, Graham Keith here from The Great Wake Up, and thanks for listening to this audio. Now, in today's audio, what I wanted to discuss is the topic of what the global elite, or the global cabal, or the global technocrats, or the elites, or whatever whatever they're called, fear the most. So, what do the global elite fear the most? You know what they fear the most? They fear you. They fear your spiritual power. They fear your energy. They fear you as a creator. Now, if you look at the world outside, the outside world, you will see now they are really running for the finish line to their new world order. Because why? Because they know that the global awakening is in full swing and they are literally running scared. And it's a bit of a scary time because in those times, dangerous psychopathic people can do dangerous psychopathic things. But we're not worrying and fueling that fear around that. What we are going to fuel is how to raise your energy yet further, how to loosen their grip on humanity when all we need to do to achieve that goal is to hold the state of our wish fulfilled. Because the outside world is nothing more than a collection of BS, lies, manipulations, fabrications, um, all that kind of thing. And the whole system is rigged. The whole system is a planned, very cleverly planned system to strip away assets and wealth and impoverish the society and leave us all basically penniless and subservient to the elite. Well, that's not a timeline that I want to go down, and I don't. So I'm going to show you now how to make damn sure that you don't go down that timeline. First and foremost, governments have no authority. Secondly, the majority of governments aren't elected, so they certainly have no authority. And they're run by technocrats, lobbyists, and probably billionaires, and, well, many billionaires. And with all that wealth, with all that power, with all that ability, these people are running scared. So it tells you that they know they're up to no good because, well, if I was one of them, I'd be very worried right now because there's 8 billion people on the planet. I'd say about 3 billion are aware of what's going on, and that's a scary number for the elite, you know. Um, so moving into how we defeat them, all we do is we must know that the outer world is an illusion. It's a created system. Nothing is random. Well, there are some random things, but the main system, the stuff you see on the news, like the big stories and the announcements, and it's all controlled, scripted, planned. Okay, so what they're doing is they're manifesting their will on us as people because we have been trained for so long to be unconscious and manipulated and lied to and all of these things by the elite, then we are not aware that the system is a lie. We're not aware that the system is designed to harm us. Actually, it's designed to kill us, would you believe? Because the global elite want 4 billion people less on the planet by 2050. Interesting. 4 billion. I said about 3 billion were awake, didn't I? So who's that going to be? Is it going to be the awakened ones or is it going to be the others? Or is it going to be none? I believe it's going to be none. Because all we have to do, if we don't want to manifest what they are getting us to manifest through our own unconsciousness, then we just simply must become conscious. And becoming conscious is as easy as saying, I create my own reality. Therefore, why would I want to go down your reality? Thanks, but no thanks. Now imagine if, say, 4 billion people had that mindset. Yeah, they had that manifestation mindset to be aware that everything that they do, they have power. Imagine what would happen in the world. The whole world would shift overnight. It would shift overnight. And all we have to do is shift our own individual world, one at a time, and we'll get there. So remember, manifestation is powerful. The elites do it to us. We just need to do it for ourselves, and thus in turn, that will cripple the elites and their system. So this is the importance of manifestation on your journey, on this journey called life. It's not just all about getting things and being happy and finding love and winning money and winning the lottery and driving a flash car and whatever. It's not about that at all. It's about the real spiritual recognition of your power. The only reason these people get away with what they get away with is because you've been trained to become unconscious, or you've been trained to live in fear, or you've been trained just to follow orders and keep quiet. And it's those three things that are killing the world, killing humanity. And if we don't adjust the sails, they will get their way. So we really need to amp up the game and manifest our own reality. And that involves saying the word no, essentially. No to them and manifest it for you, whatever you desire. But don't worry about, threats, intimidation, letters coming and all this rubbish. It's all rubbish. It's all designed to scare you. It's all lies and fraudulent against you anyway. But think about, why is the system so draconian right now? Well, this is why. Because they know the awakening can't really be stopped. They know that. They know that. So let's manifest it quicker, faster. Because we can. We have that ability. All we have to do is realise that the word government means to control your mind. Govern, to control, and meant, I think it's Latin, for mind. So all the government are doing is controlling your mind. That's all they're doing. Literally all they're doing. So you have to control your mind. And then you take that control away from them. And in controlling your mind, you may as well manifest your dreams as well, because that's all controlling your mind is. Okay? So remember your true power against the global elite. They are terrified of you waking up into the spiritual, biblical self. So that's a very good thing to do right now. Thank you for listening to the audio. I've been Graham Keith with Great Wake Up. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. It really helps this new channel grow. We are small, but we are growing, and YouTube do like suppressing us and banning our videos and things like that. So I really do appreciate it if you drop me a little like, and if you want to get involved and leave a comment too, then feel free to share the video or any of my videos on this channel if you feel it's going to benefit somebody, and tell them to subscribe, won't you? Thanks again for watching, and happy manifesting.